What's up, ladies and gentlemen? In the soul, my name is Paññā. I'm here to enlarge this frequency to alter your consciousness to higher mind, to transcend above the deprivation of sin to the celestial room here on earth. Anybody want to spend here now, not delaying time? We all have dreams, and our dreams come to fruition in different time, different space, reality, and we all have the difference of the summit of the good that we have put in the contributions tight, and also the common good that we have contribute in ways that is in silence, in ways that in a community, in ways that only a few individuals that will know and keep it silence. And how do we done something for the community, like in the West, and we share the benefit to stay grounded for our innermost bursts on that happiness, share with the sympathetic thoughts of action towards the future fruition and never give up, hashtag that. And within the thoughts process that we accumulate time of trying to put in that effort, sometimes we just need not put in the effort, we just put in that propelling of thoughts that is eventually come to the fruitions by way of planting the mind of the seeds that we're putting in, just like a gardener put in the seeds of the garden of his land, right? And as much as we pamper it, take care of it, year in, days, months, and the efforts that every day is the actual beautiful, by far is the most tough and endurance. And it's no small matter when you put in that time and effort and try to become the better compared to how we were the other day, yesterday, yesteryear, self. And within the self that we have, within the self as the co-creator, as the manifesto, the perspective has changed. To behold now is a tiny of a speck of us and growing towards the dreams that we have planned for, the atoms and the butterfly effect and the space that warmed by the majestic sun that has been keeping us nourished the same way we nourish our body with the nebulous, the dreams of the cloud that we've been formulated in our mind, the dreams of the creativities and our imaginations of our ocean of the life trajectory journey through this consciousness and awareness of the self-reliance, and it is now became the masterpiece, and masterpiece always in progress because we live in this body that is always changing forever, and we scope in which it is the various form of growth together in this love bliss. And never let the limitation of belief of others hold you back, whatever that is you dream of and desire, because that's the fire that lit up and becoming with the right amount of perspirations, the amount of efforts and the respect that we have for ourselves, and we stay in a situation that have been serving us well, and also we leave the situation that is no longer serving us because we become stronger enough to walk away from things that are no longer serving us, right? The things that bring us down, that bring you out of your mind and is going radically insane to the membrane. We cannot allow that to penetrate through us, because we walk on earth with inner peace. Because with the millionaire but no peace, which one would you rather choose, the millionaire or inner peace for the rest of your life? Now, as much as we love ourselves, I love myself enough to stand up for myself when necessary, and that is a self-worth, self-actualization, self-realization, self-respect. And we deserve it, you deserve it, as we stay truth congruent to your confidence, the love that is never give up, and each spiritual effort that we make and we bring and we know that is everlasting, because what is lasting is what we have sustainable here. It's a gift of the spirit, the soul, the peaceful warrior, the peace of mind, love of heart, right? And that in and of itself, it is immeasurable, it is priceless, it is invaluable, it's indispensable. It is just that no time wasted for the time that we put in, because for what it is, for what it's worth, for the change in the body is resident here, and it's 4th of July. So God bless America, God bless each and every one of you that view this time, space, reality here now, as we have the opportunity for another opportunity as well to seek God earnestly. For those of you who are lover of gods, saying that you love gods, the greatest of all is love, God is good, earnestly, as we pass through birth and rebirth and the incarnation, reincarnation, and many of the travails of the childhood, the wonder, the restlessness of our youth, and now to adolescent, and then to the adulthoods, and all those squandering of time of useless desire. We have the desire, but what is useless is just foolish of spending our life seeking things that is not even serving us, and it's not for sake, but just for the death in and of itself. Because sure, we have to die before we live. Sure, we die each incarnation, because that's how we reborn. That's how we recalibrate our mind. That's how we become the better version of ourselves. We put in the effort to make towards the contact with the gods for the concrete result in this reality, in this 3D world, in this manifestation through meditation, bringing you the everlasting gift of the soul spirits, of the spirits that we call peaceful warrior. And we start now. Those of you who are real lover of gods, you know what's up. Do what you got to do. Do what's good. Do what's right. Do what's just. Right? Namaste. As we seek in not only for our own glory, but the glory of the spirits, given true resonance and the contextual of the meaning of life in and of itself, that is a term that is one. You, me, one. 1 + 1. 1. 1. Uno. It's a symphony of the repetition of the multiplies of the divine mind. So it's a wholesome of the sublime. And it cannot see those who are blind, but those who can't hear, you cannot feel, then what is there? If you can't see, you can't hear, you can't feel. So it is sacred geometry of the unify, of the extended arm reaches to an individual that is the divine mind, that is the wholeness, that those who can't see will hear. Those who can't hear will feel. Those who can't see or hear or feel, then you got to touch tactile sensation. So in this aspect, into the harmonic essence at the core, we will see it is the connection of oneness of all. It reveals the truth beyond the measure of our thinking, analytical thinking mind, you know what I'm saying? Because the ideas of concept of our purity, it is in this original of the form of this spirit of the source of the gods, and within ourselves it is the spirit that we hear. It is the intuitions. Intuition is the right hemisphere of the brain, not the analytical mind is always thinking, and the imprint of formula of the divine mind, the blueprint of templates that map it out, and its compass that will guide us. And whether it is that we trust it or not, it's up to you. So we have the choice to build upon within, and then it will arisen from as without. We see it manifesting, we see it, we appreciate it, we're like, wow, we're like, we're awestruck, because my goodness, it is a blessing in disguise when things that turn out to be unexpected. The formula always evolving, and as everything is turning out the way we seek out to be, and first we lay the foundations when we seek out to be, because to be is to become, and to become is being of the spiritual, of our mind, the architecture of the sacred geometry, and the masterpiece in progress as we reside in this happiness, joyful, and this holiness of the non-attachment, right? Because you cannot put out what's right there and then expect to happen right away. We got to be the infinite of patience of this entirely, of this formula, continuum, right? Of the reactivity of the mind is the reticular activation. It's a filter that turn on when we wake up in the morning, and increasing our consciousness, because without the filter we just go down the rabbit hole and then not knowing what it is. But we follow the rabbit hole to see what it is. So we will wake up dormant of what it is that to be reawakening of the functionality of the full potentiality of once again that once was first lying dormant that we cannot see. Now we are seeing it fully, and as we lift the veil, we begin to integrate, to go into the electromagnetic field that is resonant with all, and then we realize, oh shit, there's more layer than that. We feel like we don't know anything at all. That's when the evolution of the conscious ascension is being open and receptive to everything, and yet attached to nothing, because we have to be open to everything and attached to nothing. And that's when we awaken, you know what I'm saying? It's like we awaken and we know nothing, because we think we know it all. I promise you, there's a lot out there that we don't know about. That's the hitting of the nature of the layer of spiral of continuum of the never ending of surge, charging it energetically and upgrading the physical items of our elements of the earth, fire, wind, and water, and the consciousness that is in this energetic field that we hear, see, smell, taste, and tactile sensation in an aura that we think, oh yeah, purify. But no, we feel like we want to engage in that field of love. Nothing wrong with that, because I fruit eternal love you. It is significantly, specifically in this water body here, and the foundation that we lay out, we put in this format, and we put our hand together as we feel, as we speak, and as we sense this in the sensory perceptions, and within the formula of the life that we would like to reach out and mold it into the masterpiece, when we no longer senses that the artists need to still continue painting the next chapter of the life. Each one has to win his own victory, making up in our mind the imagination, the creativities that is going to be supremely victorious, because you don't need any army or money or anything other than the material that help to gain of wisdom from within, because knowledge we will acquire through reading, writing, learning, reading, conservative, and also consuming what we see, consuming what we eat, to find ways to be the victorious, highest victorious, attaining in and of itself, because just a strong determination that you are persevering and never give up, and just push through and push forth the effort that we always strive to become better in our stillness, in the meditation, because that is the endurance that we have to be patient, because it's joyful, and it is the discrimination, it is the determination, it is the no detrimental of the cutting off the what no longer serving us. Once again, is the advance of the restless thoughts that we need to relentlessly let it go, because the minds keep on going and not knowing what it is. We come to a dead end. Then we realize what the F, because the kingdom of gods is always there. The nirvana, the nirvana and nibbana. Nibbana is the highest form of the fruition. Nibbana is in the heart. It's likewise the kingdom of heaven, because everyone has heard the moon, the sun, the star. The truth is always reveal itself, no matter what. So as I have much love, the sacreds of the sexuality, the effort, the changes in the greater community, and also communing with God, communing with her, my goodness, it is just that embracing of the unknown, of the uncertainty, of the victorious, of the spirits, of the three pillars, which is my heart spirits. And I fruit eternal love you. Remember, never give up and believe in yourself, that we can make it through and see the point of view of this new avenue to get you through, to get us through this life that we first seemingly was insurmountable, but we can make it through in time, space, in this reality, as we summon up the energy. And even though we're not feeling well, we're in the process of growth and evolving, and with the breath that takes us there, sincerely, we make up the silence, pause, endowment of virtue, patient, infinite patient, to be, to live, to love, to hold, to interlace, and to see the true you. Namaste. Peace of mind, love of heart. Peace out.